In this video, we're going to look at how the color swatches are working. As you can see, we have a collection here where we already added the color swatches to the sidebar. If I click on it, you can see we have added pink, green, and gray. And we have products that has these, and we have products which has these as tags, because that is how the color swatches are working if you want to filter it. In order to make pink, green, and gray work as colors, first we have to add files. So if we go into the Shopify admin and click settings, next we click on files, and then you can see here we have uploaded different colors, and they have to have exactly the same name. So pink.png, it has to be a PNG file, and they have to have the same name as the tags. I suggest that you're making squared images which are 50 times 50 pixels. And before you upload them, I always suggest that you add them into screws, which is making sure that the image is compressed as much as possible, because this is just colors. And we can make them really, really small, so they don't add on unnecessary kilobytes to the load. So now we have the files, and we have set up the colors. We have the files here. Then the next thing we have to do, if we want to add swatches to the products here, is we have to set up the products to have different variants. Let's try to do that on this one here. We will scroll down and we're going to add a new variant here. We're going to call it color. It's going to look at color spelled out in both English, the UK version, and the US version. And then we're going to add pink. We're going to add green. And let's just add gray as well, like that. Let's click save. And if we click save in here, it should update the page, and I think we're going to see it now. Yes, it's showing up now as swatches. So when I click on any one of these, I'm gonna go into the product, and then the product will have pre-selected the one I'm clicking at already. If I want to change the size of these, I can do that here on the collections page, and I have to click collection down here. Scroll down to the bottom, and you can see, or even if I want to show them, I have to click on this one. If I click it, it's going to be gone. If I click on it again, it's going to show, and I can decide which size I want these to be. Of course, depending how many I have and so on, so it fits the layout. On the product page, I also have a few options. So if I click here on the product, you can see it's going to change into the product pages, and it's actually already previewing this one. So if I click over here at product pages, you can see I have the options to decide if I want to show the swatches or if I want to just have a drop down like this. And swatches is not only color swatches. So if I had more options, they are also going to show as swatches, as buttons kind of for sizes and so on. Next, I have the options to decide how big the swatches should be here as well. And then I also have the options to show what size the color swatches should be. So I could choose up to, like, let's say I had uploaded a 50 pixel image. Maybe I wanted them to be this big. Of course, if I choose something like 100 pixels, I might have to upload a bigger picture. But in this case, I actually think it looks okay, even though they're only 50 pixels. But let's just choose something smaller. Also, I have the option to decide if it should be round or squared. And that is done in the theme settings. So I go back out here, click theme settings, click on color swatch. And here I have the options to choose rounded or square. And as you can see now, they're squared. And if I went back, you're going to see that they're squared everywhere. So that's round and that's squared. And another thing is that if the different colors had different images uploaded to them, when I click on them, they're going to change over here. So if I click on green, it's going to change to the green and so on. Let's just fast look at the swatches. So let's try to add another option. Let's try edit options. We're going to add, let's just call it size. Say the default one is small, save. And then we're going to add another variant, which let's just call it pink. And it's large, click save. And then let's try to look at this product. Now you can see we have sizes down here and we have colors up here. So this is what I mean by swatches or buttons, that these are also going to show like this, but of course only with text.